welcome back, peeps in the ether. I'm Ashley, unscripted now. Changed the name, mainly because I liked it, but special episode. It is my birthday, and I turned 24. Feels weird to say, but 24 is the big one. And honestly, I can just say it's been the start of a new chapter for me, like genuinely a new chapter, like of a whole new book. That's the nicest way to say it, but I've had time to reflect and go back for the past month, going back to old journals, my old poems, old artwork, and really finding myself being re-inspired by myself. Other than the nicest way to put this is the overall sadness, but I realized how much it really made me want to stand out, be weird, and just being resilient toward whatever life has going on, especially if you live in the US. But again, it's just nice to be able to come out here and spend the next 2 hours just celebrating myself by myself. And that's kind of what I've been doing the past week, or going up to Chicago and or Laporte and just different classes, different focuses on back on me, and not in the way that feels the sketchy stuff from I was talking about in my a month ago, but again taking the last month to just say hey, I'm gonna be 24, hey, I'm gonna be myself, I'm not gonna put my expectations or more so I guess, how do I say this, more so being detached, but also just being so into myself, being into what I'm into, being compassionate toward others still. And to say that throughout looking back at my, I said, my old journals, and the fact that I can still do that, and I don't look like the pain I've gone through, is kind of the best thing I can say. And then equally how I've internalized it and fully came here, fully actually taken accountability for my good and my bad. It's just awesome to say that that makes me happier and satisfied, and one of the first few times in life I can fully say that, and it's not fake, or it's not me living for someone else or living under those expectations, but it's just I can look back and me personally say that I'm proud of my 24 years. I may not have liked some of the stuff I did, a few regrets, don't we all? But then equally I learned that it wouldn't have made me me, or it shows me hey, I don't align with the things I've done in my past. And if you don't, then reclaim that, reclaim what the fuck it is that you want and you do. And I was that's the message and shit I should live by. And it's the stuff I was writing to myself and not listening. Well, I am hard-headed, so I can't even say anything, but like I said, just getting to sit here on a Sunday and just say, wow, I can take in how beautiful life is, how beautiful I am, and how beautiful it is of a moment to be here, to wake up and go be able to do what I want. Again, within reason, of course, but within the reasons of dang, does that make me happy? Does that make me fulfilled? Does that fill my well and bring me joy? And the answer was yes. Again, I always say go sit outside, go look at nature, and it makes you happy. And equally it just forces you to again, sit within yourself and go think about what it is you like. And for me, it was I was ignoring that I wanted to draw and create poetry and honestly write little mini essays, because I always, even in my ramblings, I found I was a better writer. And like I said, 24 is the year of the new the new chapter of me just living for myself, not feeling the sad, lonely kid, not feeling the hurt and very very messy teenager that I was. She was funny, she was an era. And then, or the post-college girl who though the bad were her only experiences of life, and internalized that, made it something it wasn't. Two things can be true at once, of I was reflecting what I was giving out, so it makes a lot of sense of the lessons that I had were just about looking in my own reflection and being myself. stop standing for things that don't align with me, people who hurt me, and like people I would in turn like like not spaz out, but like rightfully say my claim on something and reset my boundaries, and it still be pushed down. And so that's kind of like people keeping me in this cage, even myself keeping myself in this cage, is not conducive. It's again the thing I was unlearning and like not facing, and that's why like I appreciated that I gave myself this time and like putting more effort into like genuine things that make me happy, and not be about money or greed or like making someone else happy. Like, who doesn't want to just sit there and do nothing and like watch a movie and enjoy it? I also would enjoy me sitting down and making the freaking whole video I want to make on it, but that is more the next step. And like I said, from the last couple of times I've been talking about it, working up to it, knowing that things don't have to be perfect. I am not an editor by any sort, but I will insert the little thing I did here for my birthday. And yeah, so all I can say is happy birthday to the other people out there. Stay yourself, stay authentic, and stay bringing joy and light into your life. It's all you can genuinely ask for, especially when other things and even sometimes yourself can be the thing that hurts you. So that's all I want to say. Peace out, people in the ether, and happy birthday to a 24-year-old girlie.